All right, everybody, welcome to Game 2, Saturday, against the Valley Phantoms in the AHF playoffs. All right, so to start off the game, looks like we have Jake, Luca, Caden with Nolan and Toby back on defense, and Aiden Mott in net. Looks like we're all set, goalie set, referee. Puck stop, one back by Jake, sends it back up. Phantom puts control, try to send it back, Nolan gets it, comes across, sends it deep. All the way back to the back wall, Caden on the forecheck. Phantom try to kick it back up, make it all the way. Back down to the end of the ice where Toby retrieves it. Toby lifts up, gets past the defender, loses it actually on the wall. Shot attempt goes wide, pass to Aiden. All the way to the back wall, Nolan picks it up. Nolan circles around, that was a trip. Not quite sure what the referee was looking at there, but same situation. Aiden gloves it down, back over to Toby, line change for the Phantoms. Same for Team Philadelphia. Reed standing at the opposite side, blue line, waits, gets it back over, try to pass, intercepted by defender. Ricky tries to send it out, gets all the way dumped back. Aiden knocks it down, prevents forecheck, back over to Jacob, back along the boards, picked back up by Reed. Reed gets by, and Aiden with The glove down. Reed, McCooch, Denny back out on the ice. Ricky back along the boards into the corner, comes out of it with it, sends it back all the way up to Denny. Denny unable to pick it up. Phantoms drive it in deep, back over to Jacob. Jacob to Ricky. Ricky back over to Jacob. Back out. Ricky gets it back up to Reed. Reed kicks it forward, back over to McCooch. Puck gets sent on net all the way back to Aiden. Picked up by McCooch. McCooch sends it on net, goes all the way back. Puck makes it all the way back. Jacob kicks it forward, back over to Jimmy, who's on the ice. Jimmy, back to Connor. Tap forward, Connor with an opportunity. Oh, takes a shot, goes just wide. Trent on the ice with him. Jimmy back in pursuit. Putting pressure on the puck. Phantoms gather. Send it all the way up. And that's going to be an icing call. Jimmy on the faceoff. Puck's dropped. Back over, one against the boards. Picked over by Bobs. Bobs loses it, swipes at it. Foster on the back check. Shot attempt goes off Foster's sticks all the way back to the back window. Foster gets it, tries to drop it out. Sent deep back into the other side where Bobs is. Bobs picks it up, kicks it back up, tries to clear the zones, unable to do so. Foster gets to it. Kicks it along the wall, back out into the neutral zone. Phantoms get it. Try to clear it back up. Jimmy's there. Jimmy drops it in. Luca on the ice, forecheck. Gets to the puck. Phantoms retrieve. Try to clear it back out, send it opposite side. Jake over to retrieve against the wall. Sends it deep. Takes a wicked bounce off the wall. Back over to Toby. Toby tried to control it, couldn't get on a strong hand. Clears it back over. Nolan looks to gather it. Clears it back up, picked up by Longo. Longo checked at the blue line. Phantoms kick it forward, back over to Nolan. Nolan taps it forward, back over to Jake. Aiden shuffles it out to the corner. Picked all the way back up. Luca. Phantoms have to regroup, clear the zone. They drop it back. Caden with some token pressure. Phantom center it, back along the edge. Picked up by Toby. Toby, kick it back out. Toby gets it, retrieves opposite side, tries to center it. Knocked down all the way to center ice. Toby, again, picks it up. Back over to Reed, who's on the ice. Got Caden, center ice. Reed puts the brakes on, holds it up. Tried to do a tap back over to Ricky, outside the zone. Ricky has to keep it. Wait, now drops it in. That's an offside. We call it all the way down. McCooch, Reed, Denny, Ricky, and Jacob. Pucks one back to the wall. Ricky over to retrieve it. Send it back up to Denny just outside of his reach, but clears out into the neutral zone. No icing called. Denny with a token pressure. Phantoms gather. Send it back up over to Ricky. Ricky back forward, back to Denny. Denny tried to put it into the zone. Does. Phantoms gather. Send it back. McCooch on the face-off. Puck stop, back over. Phantoms come away with it. Center pass, back over. Ricky. Shot attempt. Aiden knocks it down all the way to the back wall. Centering pass. Couple opportunities for the Phantoms. Defensive pressure is needed at the back end. Cleared up by Reed. Reed tries to clear it back over to Denny. Back over to Reed. Taps it forward. Phantoms get it. Back all the way to the back wall. Couple opportunities for the Phantoms. Team Philly needs to get on the ball here. Jacob all the way back to getting.
Stay square.
Nobody back with him. Circles around opposite side. Back over to Denny. Denny picks it up. Comes away with it. Looking. Sends it back up over to Jimmy. Jimmy taps it forward. Reed over to retrieve it. Got Jimmy on the opposite side. Clears back up. Opportunity there. Reed, a little pressure on. Bob's over to fight for it. Goes all the way to back wall. Aiden drops it down. Swings it up around the boards. Picked back up. Connor out onto the ice. Jimmy back over to fight for it. Jimmy back over to Connor. Connor centering pass. Back over to Trent. Trent got some wheels on. Got a leg on. Opportunity, shoots it over the goaltender's head. Trent, good pressure on. Back over to Nolan. Nolan tries a little toe drag to get around. Is unable to do so. Picked up by Trent. Trent, little motion. Try to get back. Center pass, scores! Trent with a beautiful centering pass to Connor for the one-timer at the 10-minute mark for the first score of the game for Team Philadelphia. Longo, Luca, Jake out on the ice. Puck stop, back over. Phantoms pick it up, send it deep. Aiden back around, stop progress. Back over to Nolan. Nolan swings it back over to Toby. Toby looking up, head forward. And that'll go into the rafters. So out of zone face-off. Puck's down, back over. Try to send it forward. Caden drops it back over to Toby. Toby kicks it out into the neutral zone. Centering pass, picked back up by Jake. Jake sends it deep. Try to get in the zone. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Picked back up. Phantoms. Back over to Caden. Caden. Luca gets a shot off. Nice shot. Goaltender knocks it down to the side wall. Jake putting pressure onto the puck. Centering pass goes right to a defender. Adams try to clear it back up. Goes all the way back. Nolan on the back check. Skates around. Got somebody on him. Aiden poke checks it out. Back over to Luca. Luca clears his own into the neutral zone. Phantoms. Try to send it deep, picked up by Toby. Toby sends it opposite side, back over to Denny. Cleared back up. Good attempt by Caden. Try to get it over to Nolan. Cleared back out to the point. Denny. Wow, got lucky. Aiden with a good pick save. Cleared back up. Denny's got a guy on him. Lifted Denny's stick. Now it's back over to McCooch. McCooch sends it deep. Swung around to the opposite side. Still in the zone. Now it's back out. Phantoms pick it up. Aiden steers it over to the corner, picked up by Jacob. And that hits the Team Philly players on the bench. Benny, Reed, McCooch. Puck stop, back all the way to the point. Phantoms get it. Shot attempt goes wide. Pick back up. Centering pass goes out. Denny tries to clear it out. Still in the zone. Picked back up by Jacob. Jacob makes his way around. Backhand. Looks up. Gets it back over to Ricky. Just outside of his reach. Ricky pushes her away. That's an interference call that they're not going to call. Ricky puts a stick on it. Back over to Jimmy. Jimmy tried to get it to Reed. Kick save. And a score.
Good effort.
Defensive zone turnover leads to a shot after one save. Puck drop back up. Bops. Sends it back over to Foster. Foster back out. Tip forward by Trent. Foster kicks it forward. Picked up by Trent. Trent drops it back over to Bops. Bops into the neutral zone. Dropped in for Trent. Trent tries to get by. Picked back up. Back out to the point to Bops. Bops gets a shot off and goes wide. Back up to Foster. Foster pins it in, keeps it down in the zone. Back over, centering pass. Back out to the point to Bops. Bops sends it back over to Jimmy. Jimmy, centering pass. Cleared back up. One-on-one, Bops on the back check. Aiden shuffles the pass back out. Takes another shot. Aiden with the kick save, back into the corner again. Outside the zone, picked up by the Phantoms. Recycled back, Luca on the ice. Back over to Bops. Bops swings it back opposite side over to Foster. Foster swipes at it, loses it. Dumps it all the way back in. Bops. Back over to Caden. Caden tries to swing pass. Picked up by Bops. Now it's jump forward. Upcoming penalty, opposite side. Coming up, delayed penalty on the Phantoms. Jake swings it back opposite side. Looking to set something up with an extra man out on the ice. Nolan centers it back over to Toby. Back over to Nolan. And that will kill the penalty. Or kill the, stop the clock. So Team Philly will be on a power play at the 5:15 mark. Longo, Denny, McCooch, Reed, and Toby out on the ice. Puck's drop, one to the back wall. The Phantoms regroup, gather it. Reed putting pressure onto the puck, makes its way out to the neutral zone. Picked back up by Caden. Caden looks to wheel around, comes through. Back over, looks to set something up. Swings around to the opposite side. Back over to Denny. Denny picked up by Reed. Reed cycles it around, swings it back to the opposite side over to Caden. Caden looking. Back out to the point to Toby. Shot attempt. Back over. Toby picks it up again. Back over to... Scores! McCooch center pass to Reed, sitting in the slot for the second score of the game. 4:34 mark. So 2-1 Team Philadelphia, 4:34. Longo with Luca and Jake. Ricky and Jake back up on the defensive end. Set back over to Ricky, cycles it back over to Jacob. Jacob comes across center ice, fires it deep. Back into the corner, Jake in pursuit. Still stuck, hung up in the corner. Ricky standing at the blue line, sends it deep. Phantom looking to recover. Sends it back out. Ricky drops it, tries to get it in the neutral zone. Caden picks it up. Taps it, goes all the way long. Phantoms need to regather. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Jimmy, Trent, and Connor now on the ice. Jimmy on the faceoff. Puck's dropped. Phantoms win it. Come back to the wall. Ricky on the back check. 2-on-1. Jacob with a beautiful sliding stop with the puck. Defensive effort. Back over to Trent. Trent. Puck makes its way all the way back. Back out to Jacob. Jacob at the point. Sends it deep, and that goes out of play. Comes out of the zone for a face-off. 3:15 left first period. Jimmy on the face-off. Puck's dropped. Back over. Phantoms control. Send it to the opposite side. Clear back out in the zone. Connor's there. Connor tries to dump it in. He's unable to do so. Knocked back. Picked all the way back up by Evan. Evan taps it forward. Back over to Jimmy. Jimmy taps it forward. Gets around a man. Picked back up. Looking for somebody to go to. Opposite side. Picked up at the point by Trent. Trent tried to get a shot off. Back up to Bops. He's unable to do so. Still, now it's in the neutral zone. Sent back all the way to the back wall. Aiden outside of his reach. Back over to Evan. Evan picks it up. Pressure on the check. Back over. Sent it back up to Connor. Connor tries to clear it back up. Bops. Clears it back out over to Jake. Jake racing towards the puck. Holds up. Phantom send it deep. Pick up by Bops. Bops. Clears it back up. Tried to hit McCooch going long. All the way to the backside. Phantoms. Tap forward. Evan back to pick it up. Clear it back up into the neutral zone. Phantoms have to recycle. Wait for his zone to clear. Evan back along the puck. Reed over to help him out. Aiden knocks it down. Back over to Denny. Denny kicks it forward, back over to McCooch. Shot attempt. Aiden steers it back over to corner, back over to Nolan. Nolan goes long. And there's a penalty coming up on the Phantoms. It's going to be an interference call at the 1:23 mark. Team Philadelphia be on a power play for the remainder of this period. Longer, Denny, Reed, McCooch, and Toby back out on the ice for power play. Puck stop. Back out to the point to Toby. Toby back over to McCooch. Back over to Toby. Toby tries to send it in. That'll be an icing call. Puck stop. Back over. Toby intercepts it before it comes out of the zone. Pick back up, back over to Denny. Denny wide open on the wing. Back out to Toby at the point. Scores! That was a score. That was such a score. Shot attempt goes high, back out, pick back up, opposite side over to Toby. Shot attempt high again, back over to Denny. Denny back in the corner, 41 seconds left. Still hung up, Caden down to help him out. Caden picks it clean, back opposite side. Reed drops it down, picks it up again. Back up to Toby. Toby looking to keep it in the zone. Does so, keeps it down, 25 seconds. Denny kicks it forward, back opposite side. Reed alongside the boards. Back over to McCooch. Center, back in the slot. And that'll be an icing call all the way down.
Oh, she did? Oh, I haven't gotten anything high because I'm not getting this.
Jimmy, Connor, Jacob, Nolan. Back out to the point, over to Jacob. Jacob. Oh my gosh. Redirect almost gets around the goaltender. And that'll do it for the end of this period. So 2-1 Team Philadelphia on what I believe was a goal that went in, but it was it. It was in.
Yeah, of course, yeah. My angle looked like it hit the top and came straight down, but.
All right, start of the second period. 2-1 Team Philadelphia. Team Philly will still be on a power play for the next 37 seconds. Out on the ice is Jacob Nolan. Connor, Jimmy, and Trent. All set. Puck stop. Phantoms get it. Send it back. Connor with a little token pressure. Back centering pass. He didn't touch it. Icing call. Same lineup. Puck's dropped, back over. Connor sends it out to the point to Nolan. Nolan back over on the opposite side to Jacob. Jacob gets a shot off. Almost gets by the goaltender. Nolan drops it back in. Back along the boards. Connor back over. Jimmy picking it up. Back over to Connor. Connor looking. Centering pass. Sitting right out front. Knocked back down by Connor. Picked back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Picked up by Nolan. Nolan. Sent back. Back all the way. Bob's on the ice. Too many men. Sent all the way up. Luca with Jimmy. Jimmy comes off. Trent comes off. Phantom sent it to the opposite side. Picked back up. Centering pass. Goes long. Hit in with a save. Back over to the corner. Picked up by Jake. Takes a wicked bounce off the board. Picked up by Jacob. Jacob sent it forward. Back over to Luca. Luca takes it. No icing call. Luca on the forecheck. Back all the way down. Picked up by Jake. Phantoms try to kick it back up. Box is there. Kicks it forward. Back over to Luca. Luca drops it in. Phantoms send it to the opposite side. Picked up by Nolan. Excuse me, by Evan. Evan drops it in. Good job by Caden. Tried to get there. Caden picks it up, and that'll be an offsides. Reed, Denny, McCooch with Bobston Foster. Check back up. Phantom send it back out. Bops holds it. Send around to the opposite side. Reed's over hustling back. Swipe at it. Evan tried to clear it back opposite. Picked up by Reed. Reed kicks it back up. Makes its way to the neutral zone. Denny back, a little token pressure. Gets a stick on it. Reed, back over. Evan gets it, drops it in, all the way back to the back wall. Reed on the forecheck, gets it, drops it down, holds it back out, gets it all the way into the neutral zone. Bops on the back check, retrieves it. Scott Foster on the opposite side. Goes long, opposite side to Connor. Connor gets by his first man, looking to clear back. Holds up on the corner, pulls it back, gets over to Trent. Trent looks, tries to center and pass. He's got Connor sitting right there on the wing. Puck gets by all the way to the corner. Connor picks it up. Bops. Sends it on goal. Knocked down. Back in the corner. Connor. Good hustle shift on this. Trent. Back out to Bops. And glove down by the goaltender.
I got her message. I think we're gonna have to go to because I'm not playing.
Jimmy on the face-off, back over to Connor. Connor cycles it back, loses it back in the neutral zone. Nolan holding it up, looking for a little bit of help. Connor's over there to pull it back. Try to get it back. Jimmy helps out. Back over to Connor. Connor back over to Nolan. Nolan. Simple slow pass to the front. Try to hope that somebody was there. Send it all the way back. That should be an icing call. Nolan, Toby, Luca, Caden, and Jake. Puck's down. Circled around it. Back over to Caden. Pulls it out of the crowd. Runs into the referee. Gets checked up against the boards. Phantom sent around to the opposite side. Kick it back out. Man rush. Nope. Caden back to join the party. Back over to the opposite side. Caden on the faceoff. One back all the way to the wall. Toby puts it clean, comes back, looking for a little bit of help, holds up, waits for a defender to make a move. Gets Caden on the opposite side. Phantoms, look, send it back in the neutral zone. Pick back up, Toby's back. Hits a referee in the foot. Toby clears it back up over to Caden. Caden hustles along. Loses it into the corner. Defender picks it up. Luca on the back check. Sent over to the opposite side. Phantoms send it deep all the way back to the opposite side. Toby into the corner. Tries to pick it up. Sends it back up to Jake. Jake taps it forward. Back over to Makuch. Makuch comes up. Luca. Got Nolan streaming ahead. Nolan, opposite side, back over to Reed. Reed gets a shot off. Knocked down at the point by Toby. Picked back up by Reed. Back over to Nolan. Nolan on the wing. Just goes off the side of the net. Looked like it went in. Toby swipes it down. Back over to Reed. Reed again. Picks it back up. Phantoms. Looks to pick it up. Back over to Denny. Denny. Back out to Reed. Back out to Toby. Toby gets a shot off. Goes over the goaltender's head. There's a penalty coming up. Delayed penalty coming up on the Phantoms. Aiden comes out of goal. Team Philly looks to set something up. Toby gets it back over to Nolan. Nolan drives forward, back over to Denny. Denny waiting to clear. Back over to Nolan. Back over to Reed. Send it back over to Toby. Need to get something set up here. And they'll knock that down. So 2 minutes. Penalty on the Phantoms. Looked like a cross check, I think was the call. All right, so Reed, Denny, Toby, Longo, and Makuch out on the ice at the 10:38 mark. Longo. Drop down, Phantoms clear it. Back up, Toby can't control it. Make it all the way back over to Denny. Denny picks it up, back over to Toby. Toby. Picked up by Longo. Longo back out to Denny. Denny across the blue line. Picks it up, centers pass over to Reed. Reed putting pressure onto the puck, picked back up. Toby, good back check. Opportunity for Phantoms to come out of that one. Back over to Toby. Toby dribbles it forward. Back over to Caden. Loses control. Can't pick it up. It's still in the zone. Now comes back outside the zone. Makuch is back over. Denny. Swipe stick. Drops it down. 1:16 left. Another penalty coming up. So a second penalty coming up. A tripping call coming up on the Phantoms. So it'll be 5-on-3 for the next 1:08. All right, so Connor, Trent, Jimmy, Nolan, and Jacob out on the ice. 5-on-3 for 1:08. Puck's dropped, picked up by Connor. Connor gets a shot off. Goaltender knocks it to the back wall. Jimmy back over to help out.
That's nothing. Come on.
Back out to the point, over Jacob. Jacob at the point, waiting. That one was not a goal, that hit the top bar, crossbar. Back over to Nolan.
That's two.
Knocked back out in the neutral zone. Back out to Jacob. Jacob comes ahead, looks. 27 seconds left on the first penalty. Kick saved by the goaltender, sent all the way up. That one's not going to make it back. That one definitely wasn't one. "17 seconds left on the first penalty. Caden, Reed, back over to Nakuch at the point. Toby at the kicks it back over to Nakuch. Pick back up. Denny. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, scored! So Caden tried to center it, went off a defenseman's skate and goes into the goal. So 3-1, and that will happen just after the first penalty exhausted. So now it'll be an even strength 3-1 at the 8:33 mark of the second period. Jimmy, Trent, and Connor out on the ice. Puck's drop. Phantoms win it back. Set it in the neutral zone, picked up by Trent. Trent try to push it forward. Phantoms gather it. Send it over to the opposite side. Coming along. Jacob, pressure onto the puck, back out to the point. Good stick save by Aiden. Drawed back by Connor. Connor tried to get it outside the zone, unable to do so. Sent back to the back wall by the Phantoms, picked up by Jacob. Jacob swings it back around. Saved it back inside. Ricky. Back over to Trent. Trent kicks it forward. Connor on a foot race. Back all the way to the back wall. Kicked into the neutral zone. Jimmy's got to wait. Centers it back over to Ricky. Ricky. Back over to Jacob. Jacob tries to get it over to Trent. Trent gets it, gloves it down, looks, try to get a shot off, knocked down by a defenseman. Now it's all the way to the back wall. Luca charging forward as he comes onto the ice. Picked back up at the blue line by Ricky. Ricky holds it up. Phantoms. Luca's there to keep it in. Drives it back over. Jimmy keeps it in the zone. Tries to get it back up to Jacob at the point. Back out to Ricky at the point. And that will go into the protective netting. Luca, Caden, Pops, Evan, and Jake out on the ice. Puck drop, picked up by Luca. Luca tried to center it back opposite side, picks it up. Good recovery, and that'll be an offsides. Gonna send it all the way back down into the defensive zone for Team Philadelphia. .701. Puck's down, back over, kicked by Evan. Evan loses the puck back out. Kick saved by Aiden. Back to the back wall. Cycled back around the other side by Caden, picked up by Bops. Bops goes long, tries to clear it back outside the zone.
Great call. Real
Bops.
nice.
Picked back up. Evan charges forward. Evan circles back around. Centering pass, gets around to the opposite side. And that'll make it to the protective webbing. Denny, Reed, Nakuch, Nolan, and Toby. Drop back. Reed, try to get to it. Back over to Nolan. Nolan charges forward, back across center ice. Drops it in. Forecheck by Denny. Back over. Phantoms. Try to screen forward. Back over to Nolan. Nolan picks it up. Picked back up by Reed. Reed centers it back over to opposite side to Denny, just outside of his reach. Phantom sent it deep. Picked up by Toby. Toby, opposite side. Back over to Denny. Denny tried to do a soft roll over to Reed. Is unable to get it down. Back over to Nolan. Nolan cycles it back around to the opposite side. Picked up by Toby. Back out to the neutral zone. Phantoms get it. Back over to Nolan. Nolan sends it deep. Phantoms retrieve, looks to break out. Gets knocked down by Reed. Reed cycles back around, looks. Comes across into the slot. Gets it on a strong side stick. Looks. General tap, tried to get it over across in the net. Shot down. Connor back on the ice. Picked up by Jimmy. Jimmy. Back over to Toby. Toby back over to Nolan. Nolan tried to take a swipe at it. Pushes forward. Has the stick knocked away from him. Back out to the point to Reed. Reed try to make a move around. Toby back on the back end. And that'll be an icing call. .434 second period, 3-1 Team Philadelphia. Jimmy, Connor, back on the ice, and Trent gets it, pivots off, gets a leg up on a man, looking for a little bit of help. He's got 3 guys on him, pulls it back, slides down, still picks it up, he's got it, sends it around to the opposite side. Jacob waits at the blue line, picked up by Jimmy. Jimmy knocks it back into the zone. Phantoms.
Move it. Come on, David.
Send it back to the opposite side. Jacob on the back check. Swung back. Jacob all the way to the back wall. Picks it up. The back check. Jimmy's there. Gets it up.
Terrible! You watch it happen!
So offsetting penalties coming up. Longo, Jake, Luca, Foster, and Bobst. Puck stop. Back over to the back wall. Picked up by Foster. Tries to cycle around the opposite side. Foster try to push the defender out of the way. Now it's cycled back over to Jake. Jake into the corner. Turnover. Drop down. Good pickup. Aiden with a nice glove save. Cooch, Reed, and Denny out on the ice. 3:38 left second period. Puck all the way to the back wall, picked up by Foster. Foster tries to clear it back up. Reed's there, tries to clear the zone. Does so. Now it's back over to Denny. Denny by himself with one defender. Picks it up, somehow gets through. Cycles around opposite side over to Reed. Back out to Bobst. Bobst sends it deep all the way to the opposite side. Denny kicks it back out to Foster at the point. Back over to Denny. Denny dribbles it forward, picked up by the Phantoms. Sent back over. Evan charging forward, knocks the puck down. Picked back up. The Cooch. Nice move. Wow. Same lineup on the ice. Phantoms. Gets all the way back to the point. Toby knocks it back down, sends it deep, rides the rail back all the way to Denny. Denny tries a backhand all the way to the front of the net. Cycled back over to Denny. Nolan on the back check. Centering pass. Intercepted by Toby. Toby comes around. Picked back up. Toby. Back out to Reed. Reed gets a shot off. Stick saved by the goaltender. All the way back into the back corner. Picked up by Nolan. Nolan. Sends a knock puck on net. Goaltender knocks it down. Picked back up in the neutral zone. Connor with a nice wrister, turnaround, quick shot. Goaltender has to knock it down. Back over to Jimmy. Try to hit Trent center ice. Picked up by Toby. Back over to Nolan. Nolan sends it deep all the way to the opposite corner. Nolan on the back check. Picks it up. Line change for the Phantoms. All the way Connor taps it forward. Connor on the forechecks. Got Jimmy helping him out. Back over to Connor. Connor cycles it back over to Jimmy. Jimmy looking. Gets it knocked away. Sent back into the corner. 1:17 left. Toby knocks it back down. Toby. Back over to Ricky. High stick. Oh, hand pass, sorry. 1:08. Second period, 3-1 Team Philadelphia. Caden, out on the ice. Jake and Luca. Takes its way all the way back to Jacob. Jacob sends it over to Ricky. Ricky back over to Jacob. Jacob loses it off front end of the stick. Back over. Kick back up. No icing. Caden back over to put a little pressure on. Luca back down in the zone. Back over to Caden. Caden's got a guy in his back pocket. Tries to get back over. Luca comes away with it. Back over to Jacob. Ricky on the back check. Good defensive pressure. Back over. 27 seconds. Aiden. Shot attempt. Steers it back over in the corner. Kick back out all the way. Nice save by Aiden. Back out 16 seconds. Shot attempt. Goes high. Offsetting penalties. Nolan Toby out on the ice. McCooch. Reed, Denny. All right, all set.
What's going on? It's telling you to pick them out. It's telling you to pick them out. Right? It's not. No? This is so good. So I know you're not going to tell me to pick them out.
So it looks like a double minor for Ricky.
I thought so while I was in
12.3 seconds. As far as I can tell. It looks like a 2 and 10 on Ricky. Back out to Trent.
There you go.
Tripping call on Trent. So it'll be almost a full 2 minutes with a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Phantoms. But 1.6 seconds left in this period. And that'll end the period, but heading into the third period, Team Philly will be down 2 men for almost a full 2 minutes equally. Cold.
Yep. Don't you know how it works? Oh, that's her over there in the white blanket?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, did you come in now? No.
That's her right there, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Before she was staying right after the work. And she's like sitting there with like her phone on, like
All right, so start of third period. Team Philly up 3-1. They'll be down 2 men. Minute 48 and a minute and 58 seconds on those penalties. Out on the ice, Caden, Nolan, and Toby. I think we're about all set. Caden in the face-off. Puck's drop. Phantoms win it back. Center back, center ice. Try to set something up. Toby's there. Centering pass back out to the point. Shot goes above Aiden's head. Back out. Point again. Picked back up by Caden. Caden gets it out to the neutral zone. A minute and 19 seconds left in the first one. Phantoms regroup. Connor out on the ice. Replaces Caden. Back along. Phantoms set it up. Back out center. Back out to the point. Connor's there. Wow. I'm not sure how Aiden got that puck. Puck's dropped. All the way to the back wall. Toby takes a swipe at it, picks it up. Aiden does a good job knocking it to the back wall. 44 seconds left on the first penalty. Back out to Connor. Back opposite side. Aiden with another save. No one comes off. Jacob on the ice. Back out to the point. Phantoms. Center around to the opposite side. Connor hovering around. Waits. Another save by Aiden. Picked back up by Toby. Toby tries to cycle back around. Kick back into the corner. Phantoms pick it up. Toby pressure onto the puck. Try to get to it. Back out to the point again. Opposite side. And Aiden with another save. Nine seconds left on the first penalty. Back out to the back wall. Phantoms get it. Bring it out to the point. Centers it back out. Aiden with the glove save. 1 second left. One second left on the man cleared. One added on. Aiden with it. Centers it back up. Clears the zone, and that should kill off both penalties. So now it's even strength. Good job by Team Philadelphia. And a two-man advantage. Kick back to the opposite side over to Bops. Bops lobs it back up. Back over to Luca. Luca tries to drop it down into the neutral zone. Sent to the opposite side. Jacob's over there. Jacob kicks it back out to the neutral zone. Phantoms have to wait for the zone to clear. It does. Now it comes across the blue line. Back over to the opposite side to Jacob. Cycle back around. Bops pushes it forward. Bops back to the opposite side over to Luca. Luca kicks it out into the neutral zone. Trent, little forecheck pressure. Back over to the opposite side. Picked back up by the Phantoms. Dropped it in. Kick back, and that should be an icing call. So 3-1 with 14:08 left. Puck drop back over to Toby. Toby tries to clear the zone, send it out. McCooch is there, try to kick it with his legs. Cycle back over to Nolan. Nolan kicks it forward to Reed. Reed taps it down. All the way to the back wall. Reed pressure. Denny down to help him out. Back out to Toby. Toby gets a shot off. Glove saved by the goaltender. McCooch out on the faceoff. Drop back down. Phantoms pick it up. Circles it back around. Center pass. Back out to Toby. Toby gets a stick on it. Back over to Reed. Reed travels it back over to McCooch. McCooch opposite side over to Denny. Turns it back over into the corner. McCooch. Pressure. Centering pass. Gets all the way out to neutral zone. Toby's there. Back over to Reed. Reed drops it back over to Denny. Denny loses it. Now comes into the neutral zone. Phantoms get it knocked away. Turned back. Jimmy out on the ice. Picked up by Toby. Toby back over to Nolan. Ooh, Connor was streaming forward. Back over to Reed. Reed tries to get it away. Nolan knocks it back down. Nolan sent back into the neutral zone, picked up by Trent. Trent tried to get across the blue line, gets knocked down. Back over to Toby. Toby. Cycles it back over to Nolan. Ooh! Tried to take Ricky out in the penalty box. That'll be end zone face-off. 12-19 left in the game. 3-1 Team Philly. Jimmy, Trent, Connor. Puck drop back over to Foster. Foster into the corner. Battling with Jimmy. Trying to move the puck. Back over to Trent. Now giving up to Bob. Bob centers it back up. Over to Connor. Connor lifts it forward. That'll be an icing call. $11:53. Jimmy on the faceoff. Puck's dropped back over. Connor has the stick held. Makes its way back out. Jimmy knocks it forward. Phantoms get it. Across the blue line. Send it deep behind the net. Picked up by Bops. Foster. Back into the neutral zone. Phantoms get to it. Knock it back over to Jimmy. Jimmy hits it forward. Jimmy sends it deep. Bops sends it back. Jimmy's there. Sends it around to the opposite side. Luca's out on the ice. Back over to the opposite side to Bops. Gets a shot off, glove down by the goaltender. Jake, Caden, Luca with Jacob and Ricky on the defensive end. Puck's dropped, sent back to the opposite side. Phantoms pick it up. Look charge forward. Tap forward. Ricky on the back check. Picks the puck up. Tries to tap it forward. Back into the corner. Jake over to help him out. Caden's there. Back out to the point. Phantoms try to get across zone. Have to reset it back up. Jake with some poking pressure. Kick back up to Luca. And that'll be an offside. Puck's down, back over to Caden. Caden to Ricky. Ricky tries to send it back over. Now it's in the zone to Luca. Luca can't control it. Back over to Jacob. Slides it back over to Ricky. Now back over to Jacob. Kick it back over to Luca. Luca drops it in. Ricky sends it deep. Denny knocks it down. It's got McCooch with him. McCooch picks it up, looking. Great play. Denny from his knees, centering pass back out. Gets knocked down behind the net. Back over to Reed. Reed, centering pass, tried to get it. Knocked down by a defender. Picked up at the point by Jacob. Jacob drops it back over to Denny. Phantoms pick it up. It's offsides. .37 left in the game. 3-1 Team Philly.
What?
Puck's down. Denny picks it up. Back over to Reed. Reed sends it deep. Oh, it takes a wicked bounce. Back in the slot. Oh my gosh. Golden opportunity for Team Philadelphia to get it on the board. Puck came off. Goaltender saved it. It was sitting on the opposite side. Toby knocks it back down. Send it over to the opposite side. No icing. Picked back up by Toby. Toby sends it over to the opposite side to Nolan. Nolan back over to Jimmy. Back over to Nolan. Nolan gets it knocked away. Picked up by Connor. Connor, 1-on-4. Try to get around his man. Scores! Trent picks up the loose puck to send it in at the 8:32 mark after Connor drove it down. So Trent picks up a goal here and against Lehigh Valley to make this a 4-1 game at the 8:32 mark. Trent, Jimmy, Connor, Bobst, and Foster back on defense. One back all the way to Bobst. Bobst clears his own. Phantoms have to regroup. Some all the way to the opposite side. Drop back down. Jimmy back over, trying to pull it through. Now it's picked up by Foster. Foster. Back over to Trent. Trent with an aerial toss. Back over to Connor. Connor picks it up, looking. Try to get a shot off. Picked up by Jimmy. Jimmy looking. Trying to find somebody. Trent there. Back over to Jimmy. Back over to Trent. Trent tried to get it on his strong side. Connor comes off the ice. Picked up by Bobst. Bob. Back over to Jimmy. Jimmy sends it deep. Picked up by Luca, who's fresh on the ice. Back over to Jake, putting pressure on the wall. Phantoms come away with it. Drive back Longo. Temp. Ricky on the back check. Aiden with a nice glove save. Kick back out. Makes it its way out to the neutral zone. Caden on the forecheck. It's all the way back. Ooh. Ricky takes Caden out. Phantoms pick it up. Drive forward. Knock it down. Luca's there. Picked up by Caden. Caden drops it in. Sent it to the opposite side. 6:46 left in the game. 4-1 Team Philadelphia. Phantom all the way down. That'll be an icing call. .38. Looks like the goaltender's stick is broken. Cooch, Reed, Denny, Ricky, and Jacob. Picked up by Reed. Reed, ooh, gets a shot off, goes off the side of the net. Phantoms, knock it back down. Reed back over to put pressure on the puck. Back out to Ricky. Ricky gets a shot off and goes wide. Back check. Jacobs there. Kicks it back in the neutral zone. McCoot stabs at it. Goes forward. Makes its way all the way back. Aiden dribbles it back over to Ricky. Back over to Reed. Reed's got 4 guys on him now. Dribbles a pass. Back over to Ricky. Ricky sends it deep. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Sent back. Toby comes across. Toby back into the corner, picked up by Connor. Connor holding the puck still. Gets pinned up against the wall. Phantoms back along the wall. Toby loses the puck all the way back. No icing call. Picked up by Nolan. Nolan gets around the defender. Then decides to cycle it back over to Toby. Bad turnover. Trent, nice move around, comes back over to Jimmy. Jimmy, had Connor streaking long. Back over to Connor. Connor gets a shot off. And that net came off the post. .437 left, 4-1 Team Philadelphia. Jimmy, Trent, Connor, Nolan, Toby. Pick back up, Jimmy at the... Connor takes a swipe at it. Picked up by Jimmy. Jimmy tries centering pass, goes right to a defender. Phantoms break out, kick it forward, back over across the blue line. Quick save by Aiden. Back. Roughing call on Connor. I did not see it. Not saying it didn't exist. So Team Philly would be down a man at the 4:16 mark. Luca, Jake, Boston, Foster out on the ice. Phantoms pick it up. Knock it back down, back over to Bops. Bops. Try to clear the zones, unable to do so. Luca is there. Now it's shown as cleared. Phantoms send it to the opposite side. Foster tries to stop it. Gets it outside the zone, picked up by the Phantoms. Have to wait for the zone to clear. Now they do. Aiden, stick steer into the corner after a nice save. Jake, little pressure onto the puck. Saved by Aiden. Luca tried to clear the zone and does. Dribbles past the defender. Line change for Team Philadelphia. 1:08 left in the penalty for Team Philadelphia. Phantoms send it to the opposite side. Aiden nearly lost an edge. Take a swipe at it. Phantoms send it back out to the point. Back over to the opposite side. Cycle back. Shot attempt. Another save by Aiden. Aiden tried to clear it back out. Couldn't do it. Loses it back down. Phantoms get it to the point. Kick saved by Aiden. Back over into the corner. Seconds left on the penalty kill for Team Philadelphia. Timeout by the Phantoms.
Yes.
I didn't know until the coach chased me back. I never played the Blazers. It's my bad.
All right, so the Phantoms clear the goalie. So it's 6 on 4 for right now. Skaters,
I'm just joking, sweetie.
I'm watching the game.
Ricky, Trent, McCooch, and Jacob. Puck stop, back out to the point. Phantoms. Try to clear. Back over, out to the wing. Cleared back out. And now it's even strength. Empty net for the Phantoms. Hayden with several nice saves. And that'll be an icing call. McCooch, Denny, Ricky, Jacob, and Reed back out on the ice. Pick back up. Hayden gloves it down. Puck's back out to the point. Phantom send it deep. Back over to Jacob. Jacob back behind. Try to hold it up. Phantom centering pass. Knocked down by Team Philadelphia. Picked up by Jacob. That might make it in the net. Oh, goes off the side of the net. Picked back up by McCooch. McCooch is there. Swung back all the way. Aiden sends it into the net. McCooch. Drop back down to Denny. Denny. Aiden with a glove. .113 left in the game. Puck back out. Phantoms. McCooch over to put some pressure onto it. Centering pass back over to Denny. Denny just dribbles it forward. 1 minute. Aiden with an attempt to try to score from deep within the zone. Kick saved by Aiden. Aiden is looking for the eternal goalie goal. Twice. Can't get enough on it. 41 seconds left. Coach Wolf got a smile on his face. Jimmy, Trent, Connor, Toby, and Nolan. Puck stop. Back over. Toby, try to pick it up. Just by Hayden on the opposite side. Doesn't make it outside the zone. Cleared back up. Back over to Nolan. Nolan clears it up. Back over to Connor. Connor tries to clear the zone. Gets it knocked down by a defender. Now it's back over to Trent hustle back. Phantoms kick it out. 11 seconds left. Back over to Toby. Toby. And the clock runs out, and that will be the end of this game. So Team Philly comes away with 2 wins today, 4-1 over the Phantoms, and 3-2 over the Grundy Senators. So tomorrow's game, I believe, is at 11:40, and that'll be against the Philadelphia Blazers. So hopefully we'll see everybody there at that time.